Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be doing another makeup tutorial for you guys. This look is inspired by Sofia Carson. This is a recreation look that she wore to the Teen Choice Awards. This is my take on this look. This is not exactly what she wore. She did not use these same products. This is just what I came up with. So if you guys want to see how I create this look, then just keep on watching.
Without a threat, and I can't wait to see what happens next. How far can we get if we sail a little bit high?
Hey guys, I already did my brows off camera, and as always I will be doing one eye off camera as well. And to prime my eyelids, I'm going to be using this LA Girl Pro HD Concealer in the shade Natural. And I'm going to be blending this all over my lid using a kabuki brush by Morphe. I think this is the M173. If not, I will leave it down below. And then to set my entire eyelid, I'm going to be using this pressed powder by Beige in the shade 205. It's just the lightest shade they had. It's actually a face powder, but I like it for setting my eyelids. It's just going to help me with blendability and to prevent my eyeshadows from creasing. Then I'm going to be going into my Morphe 35O palette and grabbing that warm brown. And I'm just going to be blending this into my crease just to start forming up my eyelids, just to give my eyelids a little bit more dimension to them. And then I'm using a Morphe brush. This is a G24 brush. This is from their Gunmetal collection. Then going back into that Morphe 35O palette, grabbing that warmer brick red brown, and I'm going to be concentrating this in my outer corner and slowly blending it into my crease. This is going to give your eye a little bit more warmth and also give your eye a little bit more dimension, because if you have eyelids like me that don't have a very pronounced crease, this will help your eyelids a lot. And I am using that same brush I used before. Going into this Makeup Forever Artist 1 palette and grabbing that shade I just pointed at, and I'm going to be packing this in my inner third of my eye. I'm not going to be putting no eye drops on it because I just want it very settled. This is going to open up your eyes and make you look a little bit more awake, and it is going to look really pretty once that flash photography hits your eyes. It's just going to open up your eyes a lot. And I'm packing it onto my eyelids using a Morphe packing brush. I did forget the name, but I will leave the number down below. Then I'm just going to do my wing. As always, I'm using my NYC liquid liner in the shade Black. This is the best eyeliner that I've ever found. This is the best liquid liner. I've tried gels, I've tried all the eyeliners, but I just always go back to this one. It's only $3, so if you guys are having a hard time doing cat eyeliners, this is the best eyeliner you could use. For lashes, I'm using these Cuci Yours. I did buy these on an app called Wish. These are the number 628. They're really good. They look like mink lashes. They aren't mink, but they do look like mink. And they do give you like 10 pairs for $10. And then we're going to be moving on to our face. I'm going to be moisturizing my face with this Neutrogena Moisturizer Oil Free in the combination skin. And I like to blend it all over my skin using a Real Technique Beauty sponge. And I'm being very careful around my brows, so I'm not really used to doing my brows before doing my makeup. This is like the first time. I really didn't like it. I think I'm going to be going back to the way I always did my brows at the end of doing on my entire face. If you are going to be walking the carpet, you do want your makeup to last. So for my primer, I'm going to be using this Neutrogena Shine Control Primer, and I'm going to be placing this in my T-zone. That is the place where I get a little bit more oily, and I'm just going to be blending this into my skin using my fingers. For foundation today, I'm going to be using my MAC Studio Fix Fluid Foundation in the shade NC40, and I'm going to be blending this into my skin using an e.l.f. powder brush. It's a flat top brush. Of course, this is meant for powder. It says it's meant for powder, but I don't like it for powder. I like it more for my liquid foundations because I like the way it blends it out. I did want to tell you guys something. I do not recommend this foundation if you're going to be taking flash photography, because this foundation does have an high SPF in it, and I do find it to have a flashback on it. So I do recommend drugstore alternative like a L'Oreal True Match. That's a beautiful foundation for flash photography. And I do recommend the Amazonian Clay Foundation by Tarte. Now for concealer, I'm going to be doing my LA Girl Pro HD Concealer in the shade Pure Beige. And I'm going to be placing this under my eyes, and then a little bit on my nose and a little bit on my chin. Then I will be blending it out as always using my Real Techniques Beauty Sponge. I do damp it a little bit, but I do also spray it with my Mario Badescu Rose Water just to sheer out the foundation a little bit, just so it won't be as cakey under my eyes. Then I'm going to be applying a little bit of translucent powder just to set the areas I did put concealer, and I am going to be applying it with my Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge, and I am using my NYC translucent powder. Then I'm going to be setting my entire face, and I'm going to be using this Beige Cosmetics Pressed Matte Powder Foundation, and to apply it I'm using a Real Techniques powder brush. I'm just going to apply this all around my face except my under eye area because I do want that area to be a little bit more bright. Then to contour my face I will be using this Too Faced bronzer in the shade Chocolate Soleil. And I'm going to be applying it to my face where normally the sun hits you, which is the sides of your forehead and your cheekbone area. I don't like contouring my nose because I just think I do have a big nose, but contouring my nose just makes me feel like it just brings a little bit more attention to it than I already am. So I just skip contouring my nose. So I just concentrate on my forehead and my cheekbone area. And to warm up my complexion, I'm using this Elegant Cosmetics Blush Beauty Break in a style Spice, and I'm grabbing the only bronzer in there, and this is just going to warm up my face a little bit more. And I am using a Morphe M527 to apply the bronzer. Then as always, I will be cleaning up my contour, and I am going to be putting a little bit of translucent powder under my cheekbone, and I am using as always my NYC translucent powder, and I am applying it with a Real Techniques Beauty Sponge. Then I'm going to be going back into that Morphe 35O palette and grabbing that reddish brown, and I'm just going to be blending this into my lower lash line. This is the only color we're going to be using under there. In the picture, Sofia didn't seem like she had a color under her lower lash line, but I just feel weird without color under my lower lash line. So I'm just going to be applying this color just to give it a little bit more dimension and just blend it out with a pencil brush. And then I'm going to be applying a little bit of mascara. This is my L'Oreal Telescopic mascara. I love this mascara. I did lose it for a while, but now I found it and now I'm back to it. Then I'm going to be doing highlighting. You have to highlight your face if you are going to be attending a red carpet event. It just looks amazing in the pictures. It makes you look glowing, makes you look fresh. It just makes you look ready and conquer this world. And I am using my Anastasia Glow Kit in that glow, and I'm applying it with a Morphe M501. And then I'm going to be outlining my lips using a Italia Cosmetics lip liner in the shade Rich Red. I'm going to be outlining my lips first because my top lip is a little bit smaller than my bottom lip, so I like to match them first, and then I will be filling my entire lip with this lip liner, and this is the only lipstick I will be using. These lip liners are very good for the price. They are $1. You can find them at your local beauty supply store. They do sell them at a beauty supply store. They don't sell them at a drugstore. They only sell them at your beauty supply store. Or you could also find them on eBay. They are $1 where I buy them at, but I have found them to be $2 online, I think. That is a ripoff, but just find your local beauty supply store and buy them. They are by Italia Cosmetics. They have a variety of shades. And then to set my entire face, I will be using my Mario Badescu Rose Water as always. Well guys, this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoy watching this tutorial. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like this video. And leave me comments down below on what you guys want to see next. As always, all the products used and mentioned during this video will be down in the description box. Also as on my social media, so you guys can follow me there. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!